Hi everyone, welcome to my video. This is Laura, the owner of Designs Laura, and the purpose of this video is to show you how I measure my wrist and get the correct bracelet size without trying it on. Always use a cloth tape measure. It is the accurate way to measure your wrist. I recommend getting one online if you don't have one, because string is not as accurate as this. So I like to measure where my bracelet is going to be resting, and it just right below that little bone where your hand starts to widen. And I'm landing on 6 3/4, but let's check. I don't see any large gaps in the measure, and also my skin, it's not pulled so tight that my skin is bulging out. So my accurate wrist measurement is 6 3/4. Let's test this out with one of my bracelets. I use a flexible bracelet mandrel. The flexible is important because my bracelets are not perfectly round. They are oval because our wrist shape is oval, and I want my bracelet to stay facing forward. Pretty will stay in the front. Now the inside circumference is 6 3/4, which is exactly what my wrist measurement is. So if I've done everything correctly, this bracelet will exactly fit. And it does. It's not tight, but there's no gaps. Try to get that under the camera a little better. And it's not tight. I don't recommend an exact fit though. I recommend building in some wiggle room. And I'm going to show you a bracelet that's one size up. This one has an inside circumference of 7 1/4 inches. Okay, let's put that on my 6 3/4. That means I have 1/2 inch of wiggle room. I have that little extra there. It's not so loose that it's going to turn around. On my wrist, it stays facing forward. It's comfortable, but it's not sloppy. So since I haven't explained the sizes that I have, but this is 6 3/4 inch, I would order the 7-inch bracelet. Now I call it a 7-inch bracelet. Tried to make my system simplified. If your wrist measures 7-inch, order the 7-inch. The wiggle room is built in. I don't want people to have to do any math. Just order the corresponding size. If you're in between sizes, just go up. If your wrist measures 6 inches, order the 6-inch bracelet, which I call extra small. It's a reference. People with a 6-inch wrist probably know they have a small wrist. If you know you have a small wrist and you see extra large, something kind of goes off in your head thinking that might not be the right size for me. If your wrist measures 6 1/2 inches, order the small. The inside circumference will be plenty. If you have a 7-inch wrist, medium. 7-inch is the average wrist measurement for women. I looked it up. 7 1/2 inch is a large. 8-inch is extra large. If you want to see everything in your size, there is a search bar on my website. It works best if you type in one word. You can type in your wrist measurement, 7-inch, or you can type in medium, and everything will populate in that size. Now you may see a couple of extra things, like you might see some rings that are size 7. Just kind of sift through those, since that's not what you're looking for. If you're looking for a specific pattern, such as evening star, type in evening and you'll get more accurate results. I didn't create how the website is. That's just how it goes. As always, if you ever have a question about getting the correct size, send me a message, include your snug wrist measurement, and I will direct you to the right place. I'm happy to do it. I would really rather answer those questions so that you can get the correct size from the very first order that you place with me. So anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day.